So yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna move on to our final matchup towards the Sweet 16 for the Weaver bracket, and we have Godzilla -1, and that's the destruction of Ginza. The first time you see the atomic breath in that film. And that got here by beating out the Ripley versus the Alien Queen
Mm,
fight in Aliens.
second time.
I'm sorry, second time, but it's the first time you get to really see the
Yeah,
power
in all its
in
glory.
all its glory. It's the first time they really show you the buildup of the Kamehameha in Dragon Ball Z. That's
Yes.
what it really
Yeah.
is. Or it's the Kamehameha versus the Spirit Bomb. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
And then it also took out the Neytiri and Jake versus Quaritch fight from Avatar. This is one where a dominant film hit a two games that it was going to take. That's what I look
Yep.
at with Godzilla -1. And now it's in a true fight. Because now it's taking on the parkour scene from Casino Royale, which has taken out the Batmobile chase from the Batman, and it's taken out the Candyland shootout from Django Unchained. How do you score Godzilla versus Casino Royale?
6-4 Casino Royale.
7-3 Casino Royale.
Yeah, it hurts to do it because I love Godzilla -1.
You fucking love Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
You and one of my great guests on the Far Out Football podcast. He'll be coming back to the. He'll be coming back for an ONETA Show appearance in the near future. My boy Brandon Hollings. He and you both were just like, "You seen Godzilla -1 yet?" I was like, "No." And they're just like, "Stop what you're doing and go watch Godzilla -1."
It's so good.
You
Yeah.
both are just like, "No, you need to."
Like the best way I can describe that scene is just it's so fucking awesome.
Yes.
Like in terms of a destruction scene, I, I can't think of a better one.
Well, the thing is, it's still loyal to the source material, the original Toho stuff too. It's still
Yeah.
it's still a little camp, not super camp, but camp enough.
I would be curious because it sounds like it's the same music, even.
Yes, it
I
gets
don't know if
similar
it's the
music.
exact one, but it sounds pretty close. I'm gonna look that up actually.
So let's get quick on Casino Royale. What took it over the top for me is all the subtle character work that is put in to an absolutely beautiful action sequence in Casino Royale. That's to me what took it from. I think the action alone, for me, just by taste, would have picked Casino Royale, but I would have probably done a 6-4 split. But the character work for me is what gave it that additional point to go, no, it's clearly better in my
Yeah.
mind.
Uh, I was gonna say it's like so good at setting up who this James Bond is
Yes.
because it's so much different than every other James Bond.
You wait, it's not Pierce Brosnan surfing with a parachute on a tidal wave
Yeah,
created by an iceberg and die another day? No way.
like
Who would have thought?
no one, no one can imagine any of the other James Bond. Maybe Timothy Dalton, maybe doing some of that.
Maybe GoldenEye Pierce. Maybe. GoldenEye Pierce
Mm,
is a little bit, but yeah,
he's still too old to be doing all that stuff.
sure. I guess,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, he's past his prime already. Um, but it's so good at setting up that this is like the Bond that's just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna like,
This is the moment where the producers go, "This ain't your granddaddy's Bond," and you're like, "No
yeah,
shit."
yeah. It's like the pure physicality Bond.
Yes. So let's talk about Godzilla a little bit here. This scene's fucking rad, as you said. It's just so cool. Where no matter what, even like Godzilla -1 does truly have you rooting for humans against Godzilla, which is not something I root for almost
Yeah,
ever. I'm always
yeah,
rooting for Godzilla.
yeah.
Always.
Godzilla is the definitely the monster in it.
And I love that they achieve that and still they still give you the moment where you're like, "Yeah, but this is why I love Godzilla." And the fact that he's just wrecking shop and they have all those beautiful shots to show all that gorgeous animation is incredible. And I love how you still get those character moments where these characters we've been mapping, this woman that we've been, mapping with for over an hour and we're really jiving with, we want her to live. You're like, oh shit. Bad stuff happens. Okay. That film crew moment, so much fun. I love that moment as well. But to me, it all comes down to this is why, like, watching Godzilla pull out the atomic breath, all the build up to it. That's why people like watching Dragon Ball Z. And I'm not. I was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan as a kid.
Mhm.
I'm no longer as an adult because it has no editing and it really needs to be edited properly. But even the moments that I could still go back occasionally and go, yeah, it's rad though, is the build up to the Kamehameha or the Spirit Bomb in a big fight where you're like, yes,
Yeah.
yes, give it to me. And the fact that all the spikes start protruding more, the glow starts happening through the tail,
Yeah,
fucking glorious.
it's really great build up. I couldn't find an answer on the music, so I'd be curious to see if anyone knows that, but it's it's a great callback to the original. I've only seen the original one time,
Yeah,
and it's pretty janky at this point, but I
of
mean,
course. A
what can you
1950s,
expect?
a
Yeah.
1950s kaiju's movies.
At
Kaiju
this
movies will
point,
only
I
do so
think
much.
it's 71 years old. I
Yeah,
think it's 54.
yeah, something like that.
Uh, so yeah, I love the moment. Obviously, the atomic breath is like the moment of that scene, but I love the atomic wave that it
Yes.
creates of just like it is um
Just the pulsing energy that blasts through. It's not even the breath that's just going to incinerate everything. It's just that wave of energy that blows
yeah,
everything fucking miles away.
that you would get with an atomic bomb.
Yeah.
Like obviously that's what Godzilla was originally. It was like a metaphor for
Nuclear armament. Yeah,
America.
yeah.
Yeah. America being assholes and bombing them. So like
Yeah, we could have handled that one a little bit better as a country. Perhaps,
yeah,
perhaps,
I think
perhaps.
so. Um
or maybe
but
or maybe don't do it twice, you know?
yeah, yeah,
second one
yeah,
was second one's so gratuitous. It's like, come on, guys.
yeah. So that's probably the two moments I really love where she pushes him out of the way and then she just goes flying in the other direction.
Yeah.
And then you got to also consider I mention it every time Godzilla minus one comes up 36 people working on that movie, $15 million budget. It's amazing.
Oh yeah. It's incredible what a small team did with that. Godzilla minus one is truly. You argued it's your best picture of 2023, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I did over Oppenheimer.
So again, if you want to go back, all of our Oscar episodes are now collected into. I believe I put it in a playlist, and if I haven't, I'll do it before this episode. But all of them are up and running on our YouTube channel. If you want to go check that out, you can hear all about Dylan gushing over Godzilla minus one if you want some more love for that movie. We have Casino Royale's parkour scene taking on the truck chase sequence from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I want to say this. I've always loved that parkour scene for Casino Royale, but I thought it was like, okay, it'll probably make it round of 32, maybe Sweet
Oh,
16.
really? I thought it was going to get far.
And it's at least a competition. I don't think this
Yeah,
is just a, oh, you
that's a
win
good fight.
situation here. James Bond and Indiana Jones, this is some fantasy booking right here. Love it.